Welcome back to the channel Intimate Insights US, where we dive deep into the hidden desires and untold fantasies that lie just beneath the surface. Today, we're revealing the secret sexual fantasies of women, those tantalizing thoughts that ignite their deepest passions. Ever wondered what really goes on in a woman's mind when it comes to her most intimate desires? Well, you're about to find out. Stick around, because this is going to be one steamy ride. Fantasy 1. Dominance and submission. Let's start with a fantasy that's as old as time itself. Dominance and submission. Many women fantasize about giving up control and being dominated in the bedroom. It's not just about physical power. It's about the thrill of surrender, the excitement of being taken by someone who knows exactly what they want. In these fantasies, she imagines herself completely at the mercy of her partner. Every movement, every touch carefully orchestrated to heighten the intensity of the experience. It's about trust, connection, and the electric charge that comes from pushing boundaries. But it's not just about being controlled. There's also a flip side. Some women fantasize about taking the reins, exerting their own power, and making their partner submit to their desires. It's a dance of power and vulnerability that's as exhilarating as it is erotic. Fantasy 2. Voyeurism and exhibitionism. Next up, we have a fantasy that's all about the thrill of being watched or watching others. Voyeurism and exhibitionism tap into the excitement of breaking the rules and indulging in the forbidden. For some women, the idea of being watched while they're in the throes of passion is incredibly arousing. The thought of someone else seeing their most private moments, of being the center of attention, can send a rush of excitement through them. On the flip side, the idea of watching others, of being a silent observer to someone else's intimate moments, can be just as enticing. It's the ultimate act of curiosity, of peeking into a world that's usually hidden from view. These fantasies allow women to explore their desires in a way that feels both thrilling and liberating. Fantasy 3. Role-playing and fantasy scenarios. Let's talk about role-playing. A fantasy that lets women step into another persona, escaping the boundaries of their everyday lives. Whether it's a naughty nurse, a strict teacher, or a seductive stranger, role-playing opens the door to endless possibilities. In these fantasies, she can become anyone she wants to be, exploring desires that might be too taboo or too wild for the real world. It's a chance to live out those secret scenarios that she's always imagined but never dared to try. The beauty of role-playing is that it's not just about acting out a scene. It's about creating a whole new world where anything is possible. Whether it's a romantic rendezvous with a stranger or a wild adventure in an exotic location, these fantasies allow women to explore their sexuality in a way that's both exciting and empowering. Fantasy 4. Threesomes and group encounters. And now let's dive into one of the most common fantasies, threesomes and group encounters. The idea of multiple partners, of exploring new dynamics and experiences, can be incredibly arousing. For some women, the fantasy of a threesome is all about variety, the thrill of being pleasured by more than one partner, each bringing something different to the table. It's about the excitement of new sensations, new connections, and the chance to explore their desires in a way that's both adventurous and uninhibited. But it's not just about the physical. There's also a deeper emotional connection at play. In these fantasies, women can explore the idea of being desired by multiple people at once, of feeling wanted and cherished in a way that's both powerful and deeply satisfying. Conclusion. So, there you have it, the secret sexual fantasies of women revealed. From dominance and submission to voyeurism and threesomes, these fantasies are as diverse and complex as the women who have them. And remember, fantasies are a natural and healthy part of sexuality. They allow us to explore our desires, push our boundaries, and discover new facets of our sexuality. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our next deep dive into the world of desire. And hey, if you've got a fantasy of your own that you're willing to share, drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear about it. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and never be afraid to embrace your desires.